Hey, Daily Show, Condor Calabasas here. We got something a little bit special for you today. I love roasting this pussy. I love roasting this fucking pussy so much. I think this dude, like off the top of my head, there are like three horsemen of the insecure micro-dicked pussy apocalypse. And Hassan is definitely, is he number one? Might, it's definitely Hassan. Yeah, he's got to be number one. He's definitely number one horse in the micro-dicked apocalypse. Um, definitely Hassan, number one. Then probably Jason Schreier would be number two. And then number three would be H Bomber Guy. There's a number four. I'm missing him. I apologize. Maybe we should be inclusive, throw women in there, and then we could have like Anita Sarkeesian as like the four. Or maybe the Alyssa Marcante. Maybe that. Oh wait, I just realized. I'm gonna need the co-host. Gonna need the co-host like right now. Sorry about this. This will only take a moment. Just gotta turn down the volume. Go back. Alright, co-host is here. Fantastic. Sorry about that. I apologize about the lack of co-host. Uh, that, that is like not very inclusive of me, now was it? Fucking massive fuck up on my part. Wicked disrespectful. All right, as we all know, well, may not know my ho-host. That's the second time I've done that mistake. Totally not intentional. My co-host's name is Body Warship and Privilege. All right, I could probably actually put the volume on, but whatever. Fuck it. Um, Yeah, that seems about right. All right, let's get into it. This is fucking hilarious. The thing I love so much about this, like, first of all, obviously, roasting this pussy. This is like the most micro-dicked pussy. This guy has literally zero self-esteem, and it's like too fucking funny to make fun of this loser, dude. First of all, probably should mention at the top, I've actually survived real abuse. So when people talk about abuse, I'm listening, and thing about like equality and self-esteem and treating people equally is people who claim to be abused and aren't need to be bullied. All right? Now let's look at this. So, I love how this works. Police filed police report filed as Destiny accused of sharing intimate recording of woman. So where does your mind go, right? We're already making assumptions about what exactly that is, right? Police report filed as Destiny accused of sharing intimate recording of woman. Exact same thing I just said, right? So your mind is already going someplace, right? This is what we call sociopathic behavior. This is what we call the privilege gap between men and women. An intimate audio audio recording. Should we look up what the fucking word audio means since everybody Hassan especially is going to pretend? Yeah, I'm actually doing this. Sound when recorded, transmitted, or reproduced. Sound relating or hearing, relating to or hearing. Fucking, I'm illiterate. Relating to, hearing, or sound. That was a fucked sentence. Fuck you, sentence. That's weird. Why not mention that? That kind of changes everything. That went from abuse, I feel bad for this woman, to wow, she's an extremely privileged sociopathic piece of shit, and so is every fucking pussy defending this. Are you kidding me? An audio recording, guys. So what? She fucking... Oh, man. That's not what a victim is. That's not how victims work. And this subreddit is just entirely filled with Hassan fans, so you're not going to get like a normal response. This is like super, super weird. Pixie was 19 at the time. And this is the worst parts I've seen. This is the worst part. She's 19. Oh, so this is the misogynist mentality that women who are like 19 are children, apparently. Is clearly unstable. Even now, it seems suicide is a real possibility. This is confirmation bias, wicked mental gymnastics, some really unhinged incel shit, and deeply misogynist. Seems like that's entirely your take. Uh, Someone could say the exact same thing about Destiny. Don't be a fucking armchair psychologist when you clearly don't know fuck all about the subject, like I fucking do. These sociopaths cannot fucking play this game with me. Destiny fucked the unstable 19-year-old. No, yeah, she's a child, I guess. You're saying he's a pedophile? Like, what? Destiny, it's literally, imagine saying this about this woman. Like, it's so weird, dude. It's such mental illness. This doesn't make any fucking sense. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Destiny later became obsessed with some other 19-year-old girl on Discord. Uh, Obsessed is obviously just a lie, just making that up, just their own wild opinion, just fucking weird ass delusions, dude. Imagine saying this about a woman being obsessed with Destiny. No one would care. Like, there's that fucking ugly, ugly fucking bitch. Oh, what was her name? Brittany Simon or whatever? Holy fuck, she's fucking hideous, dude. And she's like obsessed with Destiny. She doesn't shut the fuck up about him, dude. It's embarrassing. He never meets her but chooses to send 10 plus videos and audio recordings of him fucking various people. Oh no. As an abuse victim, this is like the worst thing I've ever heard. That totally compares to me getting my ass kicked by my dad, you fucking gigantic pussies. I've met unstable 19-year-old girls before, and I find this behavior in light of that abhorrent. This is definitely one of those people that doesn't get fucking laid. I wish we could. I'm like guaranteed we're not going to see what this person looks like. Yeah, he's a Hassan fan, so definitely just a total unfuckable incel. Looks like they're still mad at his son. Weird, dude. Yeah, everybody who disagrees is a Destiny fanboy. It's such unhinged incel shit. This is like the thing that I like about Destiny is he seems to attract the most mentally ill pieces of shit. So he's just like, if you it's not about following Destiny. It's about following the people who hate Destiny. That is the source of gold around Destiny. I don't know if I've ever seen a Twitch stream or a video of Destiny. It's just motherfucking pussies like this that I love, and it's the same shit every time. It's why it's such gold. I don't give a fuck about Destiny, but the losers like this piece of shit, this micro dick loser, will assume people are fans, dude. It's so fucking pathetic. Why does it everybody? Why does it seem that everyone who is hate obsessed with Hassan turns out to be a weirdo? The projection, dude. The projection, dude. Fucking, these are the most unfuckable losers. All these fucking pieces of shit try and talk shit. Like, on the daily basis, I will make Hassan fans my bitch, dude. An audio fucking recording, dude. An audio recording, bro. That's it. Alright, let's get into this microdict video.
I learn new things about Destiny from you, and it's never good news. I rarely ever.
I hate his fairy microdict voice. Oh, he sounds like a fucking valley girl. Fucking, he's so femme, dude.
Cover Destiny on this broadcast, but this is moving beyond the point of like petty drama or whatever into criminal liability.
Yeah, I don't know how she survived that audio recording.
What did he do? Here is r/YouTube drama that
All right, let's see how much this guy lies about this audio recording and how much he takes out of context. An intimate audio recording taken of me without my consent. Oh, honey. I don't know how she survived, dude. She's probably gonna kill herself, dude. An audio recording. What did she fucking grunt into the mic? What was her pussy so wet it was just splashing into the mic? You can't even jerk off to that. Like, that's the fucking thing that's so fucking funny about this. Is if this is sexual abuse, who's getting off to this? Who's getting off to these videos? Because I'm well educated on the kind of different wild ass kinks. I watched a documentary a long ass time ago, one of the greatest documentaries I've ever seen about like people and kinks and stuff. I've never in my life even heard of such a thing. The only thing that comes close is ASMR, and that is like that is clearly not what this is. So no one's getting off to this. So it's definitely not sexual in nature, objectively speaking. Nice try though, sociopaths.
has at least like some semblance of a summary of what happened. This morning, both President Sunday and Copacy released hit piece videos on Destiny. President Sunday's video here, Copacy's video here. Both of these videos discuss Destiny's behavior regarding his treatment of sexual partners and the ongoing scandal surrounding leaked DMs, photos, and videos of sexual nature. Destiny has found himself in a couple scandals regarding sharing nude photos and other materials, such as video.
An intimate audio recording. Audio. Not video. No pictures. Unfortunately, it's just
Sex
audio.
tapes without the consent of
Nope, no sex tapes, just audio.
individuals/partners who appear in them. The main focus of this is a woman named Pixie who is a victim of this behavior from Destiny. In the videos, there are leaks of messages between Not So Erudite and Pixie discussing potential compensation from Destiny for distributing the sexual material she appeared in, as well as the draft of Pixie's statement regarding the situation. It turns out that Pixie was someone who was an orbiter of Destiny's, who
So, that guy who was talking about Destiny being obsessed with somebody, now it's an orbiter. So, this is what we call an incel man and a micro-dicked pussy who doesn't get laid or whatever and has to like worship the most disgusting man-hating women in order to get pussy. Um, to men like this, see, I would say she's obsessed. She's a creep, you know? She's creepy, like a fucking loser obsessed with celebrities and shit. Like a lot of deeply insecure women are, you know, obsessed with celebrities. But to micro dick Hassan, she's an orbiter. That's a very gentle sugarcoating way of saying it. That's what we call privilege.
unfortunately hooked up with Destiny. They filmed the process.
Don't say hooked up. Just like this is not even a diss or a criticism. Just don't say hooked up because it means in Canada especially it means like 30 different fucking things. So just don't fucking say it. That's just my own pet peeve there. I can't stand it when people say that. It means fucking in Ontario it means something completely different than, you know, in BC. I'm not even fucking around.
Yes, and I believe that filming was consensually done at the time. But then Destiny kept those videos and sent it to.
So, see how that worked? See how that worked? See what happened there? So the videos were totally consensual. Right. Okay, fantastic.
To other people, from what I understand, other people.
Yep, all of that was consensual. So it's literally just the audio recording that wasn't consensual.
That he was trying to hook up with, other girls that he was trying to hook up with.
Think about that. Think about that. So Destiny, from his perspective, he's sending pictures and video consensually. This is no big deal. They don't give a fuck. It's all totally fine. So let's just be reasonable and non-fucking idiotic here. Logically speaking, of course he's going to think the totally non-sexual audio recording that no one's getting off to is going to be totally a non-issue, which objectively speaking, it is. You'd have to be a mentally ill sociopath who's fucking obsessed with Destiny to actually give a shit about any of this. Like, I've actually survived real abuse. I dare you to write a fucking comment to try and defend this fucking micro-dicked pussy incel shit. A fucking recording? I dare you. Write a comment.
including this one 19-year-old. And then this 19-year-old's account either got A, hacked, okay, or B, one of their 19-year-old's friends actually revealed all of this information to the world, and that's how you found out about the infamous video of Destiny sucking a dude off, which people suspected was Nick Fuentes. And Destiny leaned into it possibly being Nick Fuentes, and a lot of people thought, well,
This is like one of those just like delusional misandrist incel shit things. Like only like some micro-dicked feminist pussy like Hassan actually even gives a shit. This is like one of those things that like literally this is the kind of subject that never comes up in like any left-leaning circle where everybody has self-esteem. Like no one this is one of those things that I don't understand how people don't get, but like to us less left-leaning people actually get laid and get pussy, unlike Hassan over here. We literally don't give a fuck what your orientation is, and that applies in both ways. You're like super proud that you're gay. I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. You're fucking. You're you're upset about the way the gay. You're concerned about me treating you like shit because I don't give a fuck that you're gay. Woman, whatever race. That's what actually self-esteem left-leaning people are like. They don't give a flying a fuck about any of this pussy shit. And the fact that fucking this dude would even bring it up, I don't care what fucking argument he's trying to make here. It's the same fucking argument every time. Some micro-dicked pussy-ass shit where you never, ever, ever hear these pussies make the same argument about women, because that would be phobic and misogynist to this micro-dicked pussy who can't get any.
well, that's really weird. Why is he taking ownership over that? Well, it turns out there was a nefarious purpose.
What's really weird about that? What's really weird about What's weird about somebody taking ownership of their own sexuality? Why would you call that weird? See, this is what we call the privilege gap, where insecure, unhinged losers can say, objectively speaking, homophobic garbage like this, and it's totally fucking okay. It's weird that Destiny is owning his bisexuality. That's weird? Bro. Holy shit, what a privileged white trash loser.
Behind why he was taking ownership over that, because if everyone focused on Destiny being gay, then no one would realize that.
Again, a homophobic piece of shit. Great privilege, example of the privilege gap between men and women. Women just can say she's bi. 100% people will be like, oh my god, she's bi or straight, dude. Women will do like the gayest fucking shit in the world. And my left-leaning peers will be like, oh my god, she's so straight, she's so bi. Fucking women have to try so fucking hard. Lesbian women have to try so fucking hard to make it obvious to other women they're lesbian. Like the amount of clothing difference. And then fucking Destiny, a man who's like known for banging women and being married to women, he calls it okay. Like, bro, you're projecting hard, my friend. You are projecting so fucking hard, dude.
The Destiny was most likely sending nudes and sex tapes that he had actually filmed without permission of the other parties involved.
No, you just said the opposite. You said it was all consensual, except for the audio tapes.
To random people online to showcase his sex resume. To random.
No evidence of this claim. This is just confirmation bias. This is like this mentally unhinged, fucking just like never been fucked kind of mental gymnastics that I just love so fucking much, dude. He's so mentally ill.
19-year-olds online that he wants to. Now, that's.
Bro. This is misogyny. A 19-year-old isn't a child, bro. And Hassan is banged like 18-year-olds. So what's the difference? I fucking hate this pussy. He's so micro-dicked, dude.
Technically, I believe, I'm no big city lawyer, but revenge porn territory. Does he need permission? The answer is yes. What a stupid question. What are you talking about? You can't film a sex act with someone and then distribute that sex act randomly to other people. What? Asking this question, especially in this moment where Pixie, the wronged party, who used to be a fan and friend of Destiny's, has released a statement publicly on Twitter stating she's a victim of revenge porn and will be suing Destiny for this. Her longer statement includes her history with Destiny and her side of the story. She's literally in the process of litigation. This notably
for an audio recording
has been shared by Destiny's ex-wife Melina, as well as Lonerbox, who is stated to be Pixie's boyfriend and recently announced he would be leaving streaming. Lonerbox had been friendly with Destiny before.
Who cares? This is one of those things that I can't stand about these kind of YouTubers and Twitch streamers and fucking just micro dick pussy. Why are you like reading all of this garbage? How is this all important?
Yes. Lonerbox, I did not know any of this stuff, but people were, Bad Empanada had said like, oh, Destiny cucked Lonerbox or whatever when he was dating Pixie. It turns
like, you actually talk like a fucking 14-year-old micro dicked pussy who's never spoken to a woman in their life, bro. Like, who the fuck speaks like this genuinely? Men like Hassan, like, they're so fucking afraid of me IRL, as these kids like to say.
Turns out that wasn't the case, but it does turn out that Lonerbox, I think, found out that Pixie had actually had sex with Destiny in the past while still being a orbiter of Destiny. By the way, when I say
obsessed with Destiny, creep.
Orbiter of Destiny, you might be thinking like I'm disparaging these people.
See that? See that? He's so micro-dicked, dude. They're obsessed. How are you this fragile, dude? They are. And he's concerned about offending them when he's sugarcoating it that much, dude. I've never heard a more gentle term for obsessed, creeping, stalking than orbiter. And this guy's like, oh, you might think that I'm trying to talk shit. Bro, shut the fuck up, you micro-dicked bitch. Dude, fucking, I can't believe this pussy, man. You should hear how, like, I wish this dude could see how I react to fucking dumbass comments. I don't give a fuck.
But the saddest reality is that they called themselves the Orbiters of Destiny. It is definitely a
who cares, bro?
Sex cult. It operates exactly like a sex cult.
Mental gymnastics. Holy shit, what a fucking jealous, unfuckable loser. You can see the jelly in his face, dude. My god, brother. Calm down, it's gonna be okay, little micro dick. I hope he survives, dude. He is fucking... This motherfucker, gotta put him on suicide watch. He's gonna commit 5 Sudokus.
So they called themselves that. I know.
He's like, he's so serious about it. He's like, yo, don't get mad, dude. Don't get mad, dude. I swear to God, they call themselves orbiters. Fucking no one cares, you dumb pussy. Why? Why are they like this?
I know that it was a big story that Lonerbox supposedly left the online space because of me or something, but that seemingly wasn't the case. It seems like this also played a role in him leaving the commentary community or something. After this, all of this stuff was like circulating, because I remember seeing Melina, Destiny's ex-wife, coming out and stating in a stream that she had not consented to Destiny revealing these sex tapes to random
audio recording
people. Just so you understand, I thought it was strange that people were talking about whether or not Destiny had sucked Nicholas Fuentes' penis, but I never fully understood how this information was revealed.
Like, bro, this is the most homophobic incel shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. Who the fuck cares, bro?
At the time, and I did not talk about it as much because I didn't understand if it was like revenge porn or what was going on. If you remember, at the time, I didn't understand how this information had leaked in general. Well, it turns out he was sending this stuff to random people to try and fuck them, like a sex resume, and one of the people inevitably...
Notice how he doesn't provide any evidence of this. Isn't that interesting?
Leaked it. Either they directly leaked it, or their friend leaked it, or they got hacked and it got leaked. But it should have never been distributed inappropriately, even in private correspondence anyway. After this, while this was all circulating around, the mods over at r/Destiny announced that Destiny would be responding soon and lock down any discussion of the drama. But leading up to this moment, apparently people had tried to post Melina's clip saying Destiny had actually sent his sex tapes without her consent to random people. People were apparently deleting it at LSF because one of the moderators on Livestream Fails, the top moderator of Livestream Fail, Stale2000 I believe his username is a Destiny orbiter as well. They have
That is complete and total bullshit. There's literally no one on that subreddit who gives a fuck about Destiny. Like, he's well hated there. You can check, you can literally see it right now. This is literally the subreddit. If that's true, then why the fuck is this unhinged fucking audio recording shit not mentioned that it's audio fucking recording? You know? Instead, it's disrespecting actual abuse survivors by pulling this fucking pussy bullshit.
have actually maintained control over LSF for
And he's like such a fucking micro-dicked victim, dude. Maintained control, bro. Have you seen the subreddit? I literally just proved you wrong.
quite some time. Stale used to be a Twitch staffer as well. Back in the day, he was
And he's like, this is how he's obviously intending that his audience brigades this person, which is so fucking cringe, so micro-dicked.
a Twitch staffer, and then he left Twitch. He became a Destiny community orbiter. He's even made videos on me on his YouTube channel as well. And
Yeah, there it is. Everybody who criticizes Hassan is a Destiny fan. Micro-dicked cringe, bro.
he took over control over LSF in general, okay? That's why it was no mere accident that so many Destiny clips would keep appearing. Stale back in the day even was a fan of mine.
So, his logic that guy is a Destiny stan, fan, orbiter, whatever the fuck he wants to micro-dict cringe, is that there are Destiny posts on there when it's a subreddit that's dedicated to all Twitch streamers, including Destiny, and he's one of the biggest ones. This is like one of those things that I wish in general people just taught in schools. Like, we have such shitty education in first world societies in general, but like we need to teach kids how to form an argument and what logic is and the difference between an opinion and opinions that hold some weight, like opinions that are based on fact, or opinions coming from an actual expert, or opinions that are coming from somebody who's actually studied the subject, or opinions coming from people who actually know how to fucking form a fucking argument, unlike Hassan and H Bomber guy. Like, Jesus Christ. Listening to H Bomber guy or Hassan form an argument is like listening to the dumbest fucking piece of shit I've ever come across in my life. It's unbelievable that these people are liked in the slightest. How the fuck do you like this shit?
Fine. He even had a video defending
Recently,
me,
Hassan received a
saying Hassan Masterchef DMCA strike could be fake. He was right, by the way, and I was right as well, many, many years ago. Yeah, his current Reddit username is Taro_card, not Stale2000, for those confused. Yes, Stale2000 is his username on YouTube. His active Reddit username, or the one he uses specifically to moderate LSF as the top mod at LSF, is Tarot_card.
Look how upset he is.
Just
Go and get him. Go and like cancel him on the internet because he's like a fan and I need you guys to do something.
so you understand.
Pussy.
He has, in the past, according to his own YouTube page, competed for Top Orbiter of the Year as an award, or Top DGG of.
Imagine caring this much about somebody who criticized you. What, did he make one video? Was it one video that you're this unhinged over, you micro-dicked pussy?
The year, I think. Yeah, here it is.
I'm stale.
When things don't go as expected.
I lost my YouTube premium, sorry. It'll be back soon, I swear to fuck.
And I'm running for DG.
December 2nd, 2021. Stale2000 for DGGer of the Year, which apparently is a competition in the Destiny community. Anyway, so he runs LSF.
Okay, you've provided some proof. And he doesn't run LSF because I just disproved that. You stupid ass fucking piece of shit. He doesn't run shit. Where is his deletion of all these posts, you know? Why isn't it being removed? Because it doesn't mention the audio part of the intimate recording.
LSF now. Not sure what's going on LSF. Not sure what's going on with Stale in general right now.
No, you're an expert though. You just told us that you know exactly what's going on. See that mental gymnastics? That's what we call moving a goalpost. This is called sociopathic behavior. Mental gymnastics. See now, just like every fucking feminist piece of shit out there, now he gets to play both sides. So if anybody criticizes him for one thing, he backpedals to the other, and vice versa.
Now in the
That's why people do that shit. It's like, so now he simultaneously, like, he can say that LSF is completely run by this guy, and if somebody like corrects him and says something or whatever, and he's like, oh well, fucking, I never claim, I said myself, I didn't know what's going on there, dude, and all his friends and him and fucking all these microdick pussies in the comment section will be like, oh my god, dude, you're totally taking the quote out of context. No, that's not how it works. You don't just because you say something doesn't erase all the things you said before, you dumb sociopathic piece of shit.
last round of this controversy, considering that my clips have suspiciously started appearing on live stream fails without being banned instantly or without being deleted instantly.
That's literally been a thing for the history of fucking time, dude. What the fuck is he talking about? He always has so many of his fans there.
So I don't know what's going on. Maybe he has turned a new leaf or something. But as you've noticed,
maybe you're delusional and your argument just got disproven and you're fucking delusional fucking incel, micro dick.
there have been numerous heavily upvoted Hasanabi clips on LSF, which is very unique. And it only started happening this week. And I don't know what that was about, but seemingly that's the latest situation there. The DDGer of the year for 2024, He Hates You Too Lol, just got banned from DDG because he sided with the victims of his stream. Yes, there seems to be a massive rift in his own community, partially because I think this is not just like random victims that Destiny can so quickly disparage, but instead other content
victims of an audio recording.
Other content creators within his orbit. So his fan base has developed a likeness for some of these content creators. So it's not so easy to just like disparage them and shit on them. And there's this mass exodus happening, or mass chaos happening in his own community, it seems.
It seems mental gymnastics. Who cares? Fucking either, like, I hate fucking pussies like this. It's like this, it's just like this thing that only insecure fucking people do, where it's like, oh, this person is so bad, and look at this thing that maybe might be true. We'll prove it if it is, and if it's not, and you can't prove it, then why the fuck did you even bring it up? Like, why do you fucking care? Besides making yourself look like a mentally ill, insecure pussy. Like, you literally look so dumb right now, bro.
Michael from Pennsylvania here says, Destiny has started to ban longtime collaborators JSTLK, Cherry, and Pixie because of admitted by him allegations of him sharing pornography of multiple women non-consensually
Audio recording
created with them. This is a civil and criminal offense in the state of Florida, and Pixie has announced intent to sue. But
over the audio recording.
Going back to his own personal subreddit moderation and going back to everything that's going on, you might recognize some of these names because they all f***ing hate me. And just because...
Yeah, but don't worry, these are women, so you won't criticize them at all with the microdicked pussy you are.
They hate me.
They're orbiters. They're not obsessed.
I'm not going to be a piece of shit and say, oh, good riddance or whatever. They're
such a micro-dick pussy, exactly, because they're women,
They're
dude.
still victims.
No, you can't be a victim of an audio recording. Sorry, pussy. Just like you're not a victim of fucking some moderator making videos of you fucking micro-dick
So you
bitch.
understand. Sherry is another one of the victims.
Audio recording
of Destiny. Apparently, allegedly, according to her, Destiny actually, secretly, without her consent, recorded her. She only found out about this.
Recorded her? No, he didn't. Recorded her audio. This is how a sociopath works. This is the exact same reason those articles mentioned. There it is, intimate recording. Doesn't mention the audio part. Weird that. It's almost as if these are a bunch of fucking sociopathic pieces of shit. Shocking.
This because one of her friends heard the footage and noticed that it was her voice in the footage. But going back to Brigade.
In the footage of the audio? The footage of the audio? That's not, audio's not called footage. We don't use that word for audio recordings. It's almost like this guy's a mentally ill sociopath.
And subreddits in general. This information, while it was out there in the ether for quite some time, never gained a lot of momentum. Part of that was because they couldn't make it into any
Because it's an audio recording.
subreddits. They would either get deleted from the top subreddits or could be easily ignored.
Because it's an audio recording. You can't be a victim of an audio recording.
In Destiny's own community, obviously, moderators keep a very tight leash, and we're deleting all mentions of this stuff, and still, to their best of their ability, try to keep all of this information under control.
Thank God. As somebody who's survived real abuse, that would be fucking weird if people started acting like recording audio of somebody is like sexual abuse, you know? Weird as fuck. You'd have to be a fucking incel to think that.
Meanwhile, Destiny's co-host Dan Saltman, you guys might remember him, the Adpocalypse guy, would appear.
Oh, he means the guy who's against anti-Semitism, and Dan Clancy, the anti-Semite, who this guy is associated with. Weird how he wouldn't mention all that.
Here on Turkey Tom's Tom Dark Live livestream.
Isn't that odd how he just leaves out certain things? It's almost as if he's a sociopath who doesn't like context and, you know, equality and stuff. Imagine if Destiny did all this.
To discuss this and makes another statement on stream. I believe there was a clip on LSF of that as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw that this morning and I was shocked. Like any sort of clip such as that one being featured on LSF as well. Don't know if they deleted that or not. Meanwhile, it seems that XQC...
They don't delete that stuff. I've literally looked it up. Like, I genuinely have no idea what the fuck this mentally ill dude is talking about, and this is exactly why I hate him, because I just know he's a liar, and I've seen constant proof of his lies.
He is actually somewhat, you know, taking the side of Destiny in this process, which is also, I guess, you know, somewhat expected. I don't think Asmongold has talked about it, but who knows? I think the Dan Saltman clip has been deleted from the LSF subreddit, it seems. Asmongold has covered every single time one of Destiny's orbiters have clipped something I've said out of context, and so...
There it is, out of context. He's such a stupid sociopath, dude. He's such a victim, dude. This is why he relates to this fucking piece of shit woman, because he thinks he's a victim all the time, too.
Was XQC. It's always shocking when, in the same week, when both XQC and Asmongold are getting top upvoted clips on LSF talking about how racist I am because I've, you know, tried to explain with a nuanced position about, like, racism against white people not being the same as racism against black people.
It's literally racism, you stupid fuck. This is what I'm talking about when I say inferiority complex, when I say microdicked, dude. This dude doesn't get fucking pussy. When I interact with men like this at a fucking party, they try and fucking fight me, dude. And you know what fucking happens? They back down every time. And the thing that makes me so pissed is I want to fight dudes like this. I'm genuinely so fucking down, and that's probably why they fucking... That's probably why they fucking back down. I've made dudes twice his size back down after threatening to fight me. I go, hey, alright, let's fucking go. And they just act like a tail is in between their legs. I fucking hate pussies like this, dude. It's the same thing every time. They're the victims, but they're also fucking such a badass, dude. You can't be both, motherfucker. You can't be a victim of fucking somebody calling you a fucking racist piece of shit, some micro-dicked loser who fucking has got no self-esteem. He doesn't see racism as towards white people as the same thing. I fucking hate being left-leaning and having to deal with pussies like this.
They have top upvoted comments. In the same week, Destiny will literally say the N-word, and then they will either never really cover it, or they'll end up defending Destiny saying...
So, is so racism is bad, but only if it's a slur. Then it's just like this weird ass mental gymnastics. This is the thing that I hate these fucking pussies so much about. Is like for me, I again, like all this shit, for me, I only give a fuck about the double standard. That's the only thing that fucking pisses me off and drives me nuts about this fucking cringe lord pussy ass garbage. Fucking goddamn embarrassing the fuck out of me. Like it's racism is literally the worst thing in the fucking world, but when this guy does it, he's a fucking victim and he didn't mean it that way and they totally misunderstood him and how dare they call him racist. Fucking, you have to pick a lane, pussy. You have to pick a lane. You can't have it both ways, bro. So which is it?
Saying the N-word, saying that he didn't have any sort of negative intentionality behind saying the N-word. This is
First of all, prove it. Second of all, I honestly, uh, fucking prove you aren't a racist piece of shit. Prove you aren't just like projecting, bro.
a very real thing that has happened not once, not twice, but I think 3 times now. It is
Prove it. Then you can provide at least one example, right?
important when you look at what some people choose not to cover, especially when they, much like myself, are on live streams for 8 hours a day, especially if their content
Fucking loser.
oftentimes is slop in general or drama in general. That's why
Is he talking about himself
a lot
there?
of people were mad at Asmongold for not initially covering Elon Musk faking, playing, Path of Exile 2. Clip you were looking for about Dan is in the link in that thread. The one that says later makes another statement. This is the statement that he made. It's a locked post now.
Fucking help me. Or anything. You guys are like forcing me to speak for Steve. Listen.
Well, no, do it. Go for it. Like
You seem forced to do this frequently.
Okay. First of all, okay, I would say that I'm pretty confident that everyone who was featured in these videos also sent videos of them and other people as well. But nobody talks about that.
Okay. Classic, I just made up a no you defense, but
That's literally what you said earlier. You said it was a sex cult. You said it was a whole thing. That's what that fucking means when you say sex cult. That means that it's a large. You didn't say Destiny was some kind of sex cult leader. You didn't say that, so you fucked up already, you stupid ass piece of shit. This is anti-intellectualism. This is what a dumb motherfucker looks like. He literally just said this, and now he's disagreeing with his own argument.
that's cool. Brilliant minds over there in the debate circle. Anyway.
Bro, I would make you want to kill yourself. I would straight up, please debate me. Please, dude.
Destiny responded in a post in his subreddit that has been cross-posted in this as well. He calls it the legal arc, beginning in mysterious ways. Such wow. One of the major points that he did not address is how these videos were circulated to begin with.
You just told us. It was a sex cult. They were all exchanging videos. We already went over this. It was like only 10 minutes
made
ago.
a vague statement in his post and wrote this like long effort post, mostly talking about like the litigation.
See how the sociopath works? It's just a long effort post. These are the pussies that write too long didn't read after writing like paragraphs and paragraphs. It's the rules for me but not for thee kind of thing. Or whatever the opposite. The, me, you get it.
And the back and forth between him and Pixie, who is now suing him. This is the most important part of it, in my opinion, where he says, I want to be clear, the leak happened without my knowledge, consent, or authorization. I never had an intention for any of those images to be published. That's vague legal speak that tries to imply that he did not actually send the footage out. Now, if this was actually his own personal account, his Apple Cloud or whatever, that had actually gotten hacked, then this would be understandable. Destiny himself would be a victim in this circumstance. The problem is, he didn't get hacked. He sent it to random people.
And like you said, they sent it to him too, but that's okay?
He sent it to random people, and I don't know exactly what happened here. Maybe they got hacked, or maybe someone else.
Oh, so they leaked it
that
then.
had access.
Oh, wow, they're the ones who did it. Oh, wow, you blew the story right up. So Destiny is the victim. Wow, well done, Hassan.
So the footage leaked it. Pete is online.
So Destiny didn't leak it then? by his own admission. Holy fuck, dude.
His community has a recurring show called Rape Review where they have practiced defending predators, and now the same talking points come out. Maybe he was, you know, creating this so that he could have an army of people who would defend him, you know, down the line. Like I said, I don't need to
Again, sounds like projection.
say allegedly because I don't know. I'm openly admitting I don't know what happened.
But you're implying you think you know what happened. Sociopathic microdick pussy.
Believe some of the people Destiny consensually filmed, and allegedly, according to Sherry, she was one of the victims who was not consensually filmed, according to
That's not at all what was said. She specifically mentioned the audio recording being the only part that was not consensual.
Sherry herself. If you're asking about the permission.
Weird how he mentions footage over and over and over and doesn't mention the fact that you can't get footage out of audio. You know, we're not, unless you're like recording, you know, like the lines. Like what footage are you getting from this audio?
Of how some of this footage was filmed. What is this? X is looking at proof descending it himself?
Like, brother, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, these are the conversations that he had, I believe, with that 19-year-old, right? This is where the initial leaks came from. Like, people found out all of the weird, like, things that Destiny was into and never really truly investigated how people figured that out. But it turns out it was because he was, you know, including the videos, the sex tapes he had sent to.
So it sounds again like you're describing how he was a victim. He's having his stuff leaked.
To random people. I don't think I have much BJ stuff recorded, lol. It's fine, hee hee. Oh, there was a girl once. She was young, so she was kind of new and wasn't that good, but she would just hold on to me and tongue the head a lot, which actually ended up feeling good, lol, but no come.
This is like actually, this guy actually wants to read this out. This is one of those things that I just, like, I know it's really hard if you're like a micro-dicked pussy to wrap your head around this, but this is why, like, dudes like this try and fight me. Both of these guys. Like, these dudes try and fight me because I make fun of them to their face, and then they just want to throw down. Because I make them look like the micro-dicked pussies they are, dude. Like, I hate to break it to you. No one fucking cares. No one sane gives a fuck about any fucking posts. And anyways, you just called this dude gay. So he's like, it's fucking... Oh man, it's too fucking funny. Anyways, I'll skip this because I'm not a sociopath.
Behavior and sex crimes potentially further solidifies that. Many commenters have noticed that Destiny did not respond.
Sex crimes, yeah. Recording audio, definitely not a sex crime, dude. 100% won't be charged as a sex crime either. That doesn't make sense. That would literally get your case fucked.
Under the allegation he had distributed Pixie sexual/nude images without her consent. They've also noticed that the DMs included in his own statement as well as Pixie's reveal an acknowledgement of him doing exactly that. That is where the main Destiny drama stands at this time on the subreddit.
So we're just not going to mention the audio recording at all.
Another former
That's
collaborator
weird.
of Destiny's, Cherry, has also alleged to be a victim of the same behavior, and a follow-up tweet and a link of the comment thread with screenshot.
Notice how they do that? They say the same behavior. They don't just mention audio, like mention audio recordings so I don't have to fucking care and give a shit about these non-victims, dude. That's not, you're not a victim of being your audio recording. Especially when you consented to all the fucking video and picture recording and thought that was totally fine.
Shots. Here's what she said. Today I was made aware of an intimate audio recording taken of me without my consent that was also...
Audio recording. The first time he mentions it, he's quoting her directly. 15 minutes and 30 seconds in. Jesus.
So shared without my consent. I'm upset right now, and I'm going to give myself time to process. This is serious. The person who received the recording from Destiny.
Sorry, as a somebody who survived real abuse. No, that is not serious. It's fucking hilarious. You are not a victim.
He was not aware. I did not consent to the recording. They recognized me by my voice and messaged me today out of concern. I don't feel comfortable sharing more right now. Now understand that his community that he has cultivated is so ruthless and so cruel that they call it a lawsuit.
You can't be a victim of an audio recording, brother. Yeah, dude, I've never heard that before, but that's fucking fantastic. I love it, dude. That's hilarious.
It's a possible future Destiny lawsuit. You know, like a lawsuit, but a law.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good, dude.
Because it's content. Everything is content.
The projection of this pussy saying
Destiny has
that.
banned the people who have spoken out against them from his Discord server. Alleged Discord
Hassan does that.
messages where Destiny admits to recording his phone in his pocket during the sex act. It is not clear if this was a consensual recording. Pixie has now announced on
Audio recording again. Second time he mentions it, but it's only a quote, so that's still 0. I'm counting it as 0 times that it's just mentioned that it's an audio recording. Isn't that funny? It's footage. He said footage. How many fucking times this piece of shit said footage about a fucking audio recording?
on Twitter and X that other women have been coming forward about receiving pornographic content from Destiny with concerns that it may have been sent non-consensually. Destiny has announced a break from streaming. This link is broken. If someone has a better link, please let me know. Destiny has almost made other comments regarding this on his Discord. Sherry has announced that she is making a police report and pressing charges against Destiny. Oh, this is the one. This is the last post that she had. Destiny has blocked me and banned me and people supporting me from his community. I have not done anything besides asking for an explanation, as I was assured this was something he didn't do to me. When I wasn't given one privately, I spoke publicly. I am not involved in any lawsuit or coordinating with anyone seeking justice due to the leaks in November, though they have had my empathy and support in their efforts. It is only yesterday I became aware that Destiny had recorded me while we had sex without my consent, and with no regard for me, also shared that recording with others. 2 women now have let me know they have received sexual recordings taken of me in September 2023 with
Isn't it funny how, like, when it's women, we don't give a fuck?
without my consent. I thank them so much for their concern for me. No amount of
Well, they weren't all that concerned because they waited a very long time to send you that. Awfully creepy of them, I guess.
public humiliation
right?
will ever make me regret being made aware of what was done to me.
No amount of public humiliation. Jesus Christ, the privilege. Wow. What was done to you? Holy shit, the victim
I will be
complex.
filing a police report and pressing charges.
Good fucking luck.
This is a separate person, a separate incident. Not Pixie, but a different person that was also a self-proclaimed Destiny orbiter. No, recorded her and Destiny having sex. Destiny recorded them having sex without her consent or knowledge. The sex act was with consent, as far as I understand. Pixie includes these screenshots in her Substack post. The last link is insane because he's offering to basically pay her off by paying her bills to make her feel better about leaking her sex tape. This is what Pixie said. I'll be suing.
Yep, this is her word, and
Stephen Kenneth Bonnell.
she hasn't sued yet, so it's completely irrelevant, unfortunately, objectively speaking. There's this weird mentality from some of my left-leaning peers that, like, just believing victims is an empathetic and wise thing to do. It's really, really stupid and doesn't help anyone. Believe people who you feel deserve to be believed. If they're your friends and you trust them, believe them. If they're not your friends, they say something that doesn't sound right to you, you're allowed to not trust them. It doesn't benefit victims, you believing them.
Second, on November 29th, I learned that the streamer Destiny had online. My dignity, peace of mind, and hopes for the future were stripped away in a mere matter of seconds following the betrayal of someone I previously trusted. I am at least the 3rd person he has done this to. I hope to be the last. I will is with Cutie Cinderella. Destiny will randomly shit on Ludwig, okay, and then we'll bring up Cutie Cinderella and the AI porn debacle, and we'll say some of the most vicious things that I don't even want to repeat right now.
You literally just called this dude gay. And now you're acting like fucking... You just lied about a fucking audio recording how many fucking times, saying it was footage.
About Cutie, randomly, completely unprompted. And his fan base will yell at him for like a little bit. Some people will criticize him for it, okay, in his fan base.
Wow, I thought it was like an echo chamber.
Ban some of those naysayers, most likely unbanning them later down the line, but
Mental gymnastics, confirmation
For
bias,
the
no
time
proof.
being, there's a little bit of friction in his own community, and then his community will then further tell everyone else that is watching from the outside how much difference in opinion actually thrives in his community in an effort to make it seem like there's a lot of discourse on this stuff and that his community is not a hive-minded cult. And then
You literally just said they weren't.
later down the line,
So now they're literally 10 seconds ago. People in his community were disagreeing. There's dissent, and now it's some cult.
they'll turn around
Or-
and just make it seem like it was all jokes, that it wasn't a big deal at all, completely diluting the actual harm that was done.
The projection and mental illness on this motherfucker.
That's just one example. This is far more severe. That's why everything is considered to be an arc. All of the manifestos are considered to be nukes. It's all content. Bridges are being burned for the sake of content.
Such projection, brother.
Meanwhile, in that process, there are a lot of people that get harmed along the way, but it doesn't
No. Stop fucking making shit up, you pussy.
matter, because anyone and everyone will be treated like a lolcow by destiny. First,
That doesn't sound like that represents reality at all. The projection, again.
they'll show you so much support and will bring you into the community and give you clout and, make you feel awesome. Then, in a moment,
It's just like such wild mental illness that is a perfect representation of him and his own community.
moment's notice, destiny can turn on you. And when that happens,
No. Literally, he hasn't, as far as I know, all of these examples are people turning on him, not the other way around.
they will literally, not dissimilar to how Scientology operates, will come after you and leak all of your private details, will come after
You literally talked about all his private details. You literally just talked about how Destiny sucks dudes' dicks or whatever. You literally talked about private texts. How is this lack of self-awareness real? Like, how is this dude real? Holy shit. He's so fucking dumb, dude. Bro, I would make this dude want to kill himself if I had a debate.
after you and will say some of the most insane, unhinged shit about you. And most of these people are obviously
Projection?
not massive, sizable content creators. I, on the other hand, am a massive and sizable content creator, and Destiny still hasn't stopped doing this.
You literally just did all that shit in this video.
Collaborating with anyone and everyone that will say, "F Hassan, I want to kill Hassan," like Sam Hyde, for example.
Oh, honey. That would be exactly like all the shit that Hassan had to deal with. You're such a victim, dude. Fucking hilarious, bro.
Actively bringing their community into his in an effort to continue
I don't know who that Sam Hyde guy is, but he sounds hilarious.
the endless sequence of Hassan posts. Nothing is too far.
Oh, such a victim. All right, here's one. This is like the worst trash about feminists. If you're a man or a woman, left-leaning, I don't know how what applies to the conservatives. This may or may not apply to conservatives. I don't know. I'm left-leaning. I can only speak for left-leaning people. If you're a man or a woman, and you've been abused by women specifically, and you talk about that abuse publicly online, people will act like you deserved it. So when pussies like this, like, I just can't stand this micro-dicked fucking loser, man. Like, this guy has the easiest fucking life. Like, literally, every single time I have talked about being abused online, I get some fucking direct message from at least one fucking feminist telling me to die or whatever. Some incel shit. So this pussy crying about that, like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
And this story is just one of many others of wronged people in
Wronged people. He sounds like so micro-dicked, bro.
the process. People that were fans of Destiny initially. People that were friends of.
I've Never been a fan of Destiny. I've always been neutral on him, and I'm the exact same. Nothing's changed.
Destiny in the aftermath. People that became orbiters, self-described orbiters in the
He like thinks it's so offensive. He has to mention it. They're self-described, dude. I didn't mean that to be rude. Called the dude gay earlier, but fucking worrying about calling a woman an orbiter is like,
process, becoming content creators and developing a fandom, developing their own audience and their own communities in the process from Destiny's communities. Everything turns into a meme though, shortly thereafter. Sometimes directly in the process of the, you know, the awful shit unfolding.
So, like every community online?
She said, I've known Destiny for around 5 to 6 years now and often find myself in heavy message from him. And then she published it to the whole world. Rest assured,
Like,
despite never having met her, he at least spoke.
let me teach you something about empowerment and victims. Again, believing this woman, if she's gonna do this, then go to court. Prove it in court then that's the perfect time to believe them after the court case. But people are fucking stupid ass pussies and they like to do this thing with women specifically, no one else. Never men.
Spoke to her plenty of
Gotta believe her.
times on the phone. What is this link? Let's click on it. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is a Discord message from him. There shouldn't be. No, I'm so sorry. There's literally zero excuse. I've had phone convos and stuff with this person. They were fairly close to me. It's worthless to say it at this point, but I'm super sorry. There's literally no excuse. I won't say or confirm anything about them. If there's any particular action or thing I can do, just let me know. This is after the fact that, if I recall, wow, look at that. The first thing that comes up, I have to fight Hassan Piker, Sam Hyde clarifies. No, I'm pretty sure you knew. I'm pretty sure you did know. He plays a clip where he says the exact thing you said.
But then when I started watching some of his like his serious podcast stuff, I was like, oh shit, this guy is like a super Nazi. This is in 2022. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was kind of leaning towards maybe him being a Nazi, but I didn't think I didn't know at this point. I didn't really 100% think he was.
You had this shit ready?
Sounds like Hassan, literally. Like, the dude literally just talked about how he was saying racist ass shit involving white and black people. Sounds like typical Nazi white supremacist bullshit.
No, it's in this. No, this is ironically something that he posted saying that he's going to sue me for the memes, I guess.
It's funny because you can tell actually that I don't know that he's a Nazi because I don't really I don't challenge him on like any Nazi tier stuff. I don't know if I even ask about it. Did I ask about the journalist?
I would kill Hassan is literally one of the it's a chapter title.
This was before the boxing match too.
You got anyone you want to?
Oh. Is that it? You're a victim of that now?
This was in August.
Man, ever consider it could be a fucking joke, you pussy?
August 27th.
Destiny, this was before he recorded the Candyman persona, said, Hassan Piker, I'm going to kill you, and talk about creator clash at the start of the interview.
And I chatted with him before this. Oh, so this was even before the Hassan shit.
Yeah, except you just scrolled over the pedophile Nazi literally talking to you and saying that he wanted to kill me. And
prove it.
Let's see how he plays it, because I'm sure he
the projection
plays it, right? Like he's got to play it, right? I don't know why he's talking about bad empanada. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Where is it?
You mean like calling Destiny gay and bringing up his sexuality out of nowhere like a weird ass homophobic piece of shit?
Is this it?
Hassan?
Well, if you're trying to fundraise for that, that would absolutely help you. Anyway, he's been training. Did you see his Twitter videos? He's taking.
I've seen his.
Oh, because he thinks that kill him here. I'm fundraising to assassinate Hassan Piker. For when he's talking about.
Wait, but I didn't even say that. I didn't even realize he was saying that he was going to fundraise to kill me. If I've ever talked about like fundraising to kill me, it's probably one of the recent incidents. Whether Destiny.
So he admits to it.
It said, I hope he kills himself.
See this body language? This is one of those things that I can't stand about how many of my left-leaning peers don't understand fuck all about psychology. He's so confident beforehand when he's doing like his mental gymnastics and setting up his like extra goalposts, right? Like he's just like, oh, well, yeah, I didn't really know, but also I knew for a fact, you know, when he was doing that shit earlier. And now, all of a sudden, watch this body language. Watch this body language. All right, where are we at? 26, 21?
fundraising to assassinate Hassan Piker for
Body language. Watch it.
when he's talking about
Wait, but I didn't even say that. I didn't even realize he was saying that he was going to fundraise to kill me. If I've ever talked about like fundraising to kill me, it's probably one of the recent incidents.
See, he goes from the entire body language here is night and day from how it was earlier when he was actually confident. This is what happens when you catch a sociopath in a lie or in some kind of dishonesty. It's exactly the same shit as like playing against a shitty ass fucking poker player. Fucking sociopaths are so fucking, they're like really socially intelligent in some ways, but in others they're like fucking so goddamn brain dead. Like the fact that he doesn't realize how obvious he looks to be full of fucking shit here and like caught fucking dead on fucking looking like a dumbass pussy is unreal, bro.
Whether Destiny had said, I hope he kills himself one day, or what's really interesting about this process here is that I don't know if we could find it, because I know that they deleted that Reddit thread down the line, but maybe with the Wayback Machine or something I could possibly find it. That clip of him talking to Sam Hyde was brigaded. It was posted, as always. Destiny's clips against me get posted on LSF, and was
He's such a victim.
and it went to r/all. It went all the way to the top of Reddit. It went to the front page of Reddit, where, you know, it seemed like people, Nazis specifically, were celebrating Destiny, talking about Sam Hyde killing me, you know?
So it went it went extremely popular, it went super viral, and everybody who disagree with him is a Nazi. This is one of those things that I just hate about being left-leaning so much, is insecure pussies like feminist men, feminist women in particular, like this fucking pussy, have the easiest life of anyone on the planet, dude.
Very strange time. And I remember at the time, even the comments were like, what are we doing? Do we hate Hassan that much that we're, you know, celebrating a fucking Nazi pedophile?
Hassan is no different from some Nazi pedophile. Like, this dude 100% fucks kids. Like, look at him, dude. Look at him. There is no way. Look at me. There is no way you're this insecure as Hassan and you fuck somebody of consensual age, of legal age. Don't believe it, dude. This dude fucks kids.
Interesting stuff. Anyway, why did we take this sidestep? Because apparently Destiny voluntarily brought this up, and it was featured in Pixie's Substack post, talking about how Destiny wants to potentially sue me. I cannot imagine what he might try to do with to me in this process. Sometimes I wonder if he does this as an intimidation tactic. Yes, he does. I wonder if he purposely is trying to put fear into my heart when he casually
Oh, wow. He's such a victim, dude.
Talks about throwing money into a lawsuit with a multimillionaire who can fight back, as if it's an indirect flaunt warning over his capability of outspending me in whatever legal case I throw at him.
Mental gymnastics. Sounds like some psycho-ass victim shit to me.
We have the link from the time frame that it was posted to see who the user was that posted it. This is how they do all the time, by the way. They will post numerous posts to the LSF subreddit, and then if it actually doesn't favor Destiny, they'll delete.
He literally said how
it. One of the posts at the same time frame did go to r/all. That's why I'm saying it, but I don't think it was this one. Not only that, but also, if you guys recall, during the supposed adpocalypse, where Destiny and Dan Saltman collaborated with ADL and numerous other pro-Israel organizations to try to get me banned, including Richie Torres, sent him like a bunch of clips from a website called Hamasabi.
No, people just in general pick that up. That was a pretty worldwide thing. You're like a known anti-Semite and sociopath.
Leading up to the election, because they just simply wanted to get an own on me and get me banned off of Twitch. A smear campaign that Ethan Klein also jumped on board with very willingly and voluntarily.
Isn't that weird how, like, everybody thinks this guy's a total psychopathic piece of shit except for him and his fans? Isn't that odd?
Including but not limited to happily using some of the clips titled Homophobic, my former podcast co-host, by the way, when they were doing this mass brigading campaign, as they were sending botted emails out to every single advertiser on Twitch with the hopes that they could pressure Twitch to ban me before the election, not because they supposedly care about anti-Semitism. These guys say anti-Semitic shit all the time, but
no, they don't. Just you, dude.
Because they wanted to punish me.
He's literally the only anti-Semite on YouTube. Or sorry, Twitch, YouTube, both of them.
Because they think that I'm the one who is responsible for Destiny getting banned, and not this kind of behavior, due to, I suspect, a lot of the gaslighting that Destiny is engaged in over and over again in his own community, where he's cultivated this fan base that just simply does not know what the fuck is going on in the world.
Projection, bro. I could make every single fucking Hassan fan shut the fuck up.
Whether it be the world events that Destiny tackles from an incredibly biased perspective, like, you know, being pro-Israel, or things that pertain to my life that he clips out of context. And
you talked about him having sex with dudes. How is that relevant? How is that in context, you micro-dicked pussy? This shit is so embarrassing, bro. No self-awareness.
And will routinely lie about. What the f are these comments? Does LSF hate us on so bad they're defending a dude that Destiny himself called a Nazi? Wait a minute. Destiny talks about Sam Hyde being a Nazi.
You're watching Destiny.
And?
Okay? This isn't Hassan or...
Hassan is an anti-Semite.
Vosh or whatever. So when I say Nazi, okay, I don't use that word lightly.
Why is every video about any number of different things actually involve me somehow? Interesting. Notice how this man still had the audacity to claim that I was actually constantly talking about him when we revealed that well, not even we, someone randomly revealed that Destiny's Discord had brought my name up like 90,000 times, as opposed to my Discord had the name Destiny mentioned, I believe, 5,000 times.
Bullshit. I don't believe that in the slightest. Every single fucking goddamn Hassan YouTube post is meant talking about Destiny regardless.
And it was mostly the video game. It was created by Pensive Goat, who posted 17 minutes ago on the YouTube drama post. The Sam Hyde clip was made by Pensive Goat. Let's take a look. I wonder if he's still a Destiny fan after all this, or maybe he's no longer a Destiny fan. I don't know. Is the same guy who made the fake post about Mike being anti-Semitic? Oh, wow. Why does Destiny have so many people who do like free PR and smear campaigns for all of his enemies, and free PR for him? I will never know.
The projection. That is literally every single Hassan fan. How are you this mentally ill, brother? It's literally, I know this is fucking hard for you to wrap your mind around, but like when someone like me with self-esteem sees an insecure fucking loser hating on somebody, I immediately like that person, regardless. Literally regardless. I fucking, this is why I love making fun of this pussy so much, because like this is how you find fucking mentally ill losers. You fucking look at somebody like Destiny and you ignore him. And you find the people hating on him, and that's the comedy.
I truly don't understand it. The second clip you linked of Dan Saltman saying that everyone sent videos around was from a few weeks ago when the lack of consent was questioned but not confirmed. It wasn't from after Pixie made her statement. They're still doing PR. That same guy that posted that years ago, the Sam Hyde clip years ago, is still at it.
He's so upset. Really? So, like, we wouldn't find any examples of, like, Hassan fans still being fans of Hassan after a number of years? Despite all the anti-Semitism and whatnot?
Still doing PR for Destiny. That's crazy. 20 minutes ago, he's still...
You're describing your fans, bro.
In the trenches, in the drama trenches. This man has nonstop done PR for Destiny for 4 years at least.
It's all your fans, dude.
That's insane, man. And there are a lot of people like this, just so you understand.
Yep. There sure is, dude. Look at him.
It sounds
Look at it go.
Where you're like, how can you lose your own personhood to this degree?
Yeah, straight up. Straight up. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, that
where
is
you are a loyal soldier of a man online.
Yeah, dude, seriously. Fucking defending an anti-Semite, bro. Talking about fucking audio recordings like fucking a victim. You can be a victim of that.
Hundreds of people that do this shit for him.
Yes, dude, it's wild. Wild how you're talking about yourself here.
Hundreds. What is this? 150 plus? When the question gets asked how and why people take the time to pour through hours of footage to find this to find shit to clip, there's an answer for it.
It's coming. I'm working on it. That's kind of what I have like a whole Discord for like the clippers and stuff. I just need a night that I have where I'm not doing anything or working on anything where I could just like sit down and write all this out. But I'm working on that. It's in the pipeline.
Taliban Clips Discord has become the omni-liberal brain room. While the election results of the night were coming in, I had a choice, as all of us had, and I chose memeing. I posted on Twitter the solution was obvious. Obviously joking, trolling, expressing frustration, but it somehow resonated with a lot of you, so I just kept going with it. The omni-liberal media campaign had taken off, and I was getting tons of positive feedback. This reminded me that we have a dormant Discord August set up back in June, where we try to activate an army of Clippers. The Taliban Clips Discord was active in the first months or so, but the hype died down. The new team of Clippers are still posting their daily content.
Bro, who the fuck cares? You've got to stop, brother. It's like
Come on,
every
just talk
aspect
it
of his
out.
life.
The clip for
Hours. This guy goes for hours talking about Destiny on a daily basis,
Destiny
dude.
talks about Sam Hype being a Nazi and alt-writers from January 14th, 2022. Destiny made that collab video with Sam Hype.
Nazi. Okay, I don't use that word lightly. All right. And when I first heard, they're like, "Oh, he's an alt-writer Nazi." Like usually when I hear that from people, my first thing is like, "I'm sure he is." Okay, he's probably like a conservative or whatever, right? But I remember we listened on stream to like, was it like 6 years ago? To a
Sexually in a vulnerable position. I feel like people are always going to use this as proof that I slept. Realistic way the court will grant me anonymity. This means my only option is public. I've been told by a variety of people to not go public. I've been told by some people that Steven really does feel sorry, but I am not inclined to believe them, especially taking into consideration his actions regarding me. Regardless, what Destiny did is unacceptable, and I believe he will do this again unless he faces justice. Let me be clear. Destiny has violated federal law and his transgressions against me. He has violated my consent and is directly responsible for the sexual abuse I have received. I am terrified. And the evidence log shows Destiny apologizing for his actions. Destiny,
I'm out. You're terrified? Shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch, dude.
Downplaying the pain
that killed it for me. That absolutely killed it. No sympathy now.
It's more complicated than that. I feel like there's no justice for what's been done. I feel like people for the rest of my life are going to try and send it to my family or workplace, wherever I go.
You feel that way? Weird. They would be in... So if what Destiny did would be a federal crime, what the fuck do you fucking think that would fucking be, you stupid fucking cunt? What the fuck would that be then? Is she so cool with... By that logic, that would mean no one will ever fuck with her ever fucking again. Because people know that if she's gonna go after Destiny, she'll go after anybody. For what she claims herself is a federal offense. I feel extremely violated, said the fucking privileged incel woman. Shut the fuck up, bitch. With how many people saw me non-consensually in a vulnerable position, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I feel like people are gonna always use this as proof that I slept my way into whatever achievement I garner. That's internalized misogyny, you stupid privileged incel. I feel like it's evidence that everything would be better with me gone. Honestly, I'm fucking so done with incel women, so go right ahead. I don't give a fuck. Just fuck off. Wherever you want to go, fuck off that way.
I feel extremely violated with how so many people saw me non-consensually in a vulnerable position. Overshadows another person, to another random person he'd never met, that he wanted a 19-year-old Discord girl, and he's just like, come on.
19-year-old, 19, she's 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. It's like if we're going for the world record. It's such a sociopathic manipulation tactic. Her age doesn't matter. She's of legal consent. She's not a fucking child. This is objectively speaking misogyny. No one goes, oh man, he's 19, dude. He was only a 19-year-old and this fucking 25-year-old woman fucking wanted to bang a 19-year-old. Dude, this lady's 25 and she wanted to have sex with a 19-year-old, bro. Oh, gross. Ew, barf, dude. A 19-year-old? Ugh, ick. Fucking, you've never been fucked in your life if you say this shit.
Let me just pay your fucking bills. It's like insane. And he also presents it. Oh my God, Destiny is...
Actually, like, just the most mentally ill pussy.
Therapy speak abuser, dude. Holy fuck. This is the archetype of the fake male feminist. Now, obviously, Destiny isn't really.
He's literally known. Some people assume he's conservative, you stupid fuck. On what? What? This dude is a feminist. This dude is literally that.
Really a male feminist at all. He has rape review, as we've talked about before. His community literally looks at finding ways to victim blame the people that are
This guy's known for being a misogynist, by the way.
victim of sexual assault all the time. And
Projection, bro. You like 100%. This guy only sexually assaults
he
women.
has
He
done
doesn't
that
get laid.
all the time and on numerous occasions, as a matter of fact. But like
Only this guy. No, that's
the
projection.
very fact that he's still in this circumstance, like trying to be super nice to an obviously wronged party, is insane. It is.
It's wrong that he's being nice to her. So you can't win with a sociopath.
So incredibly manipulative.
It's manipulative because he's being nice, right?
Holy So the question I have is like, if I did something like that, you would be up my asshole. Not only.
Well, yeah, you're one of these feminist men, one of these male feminists who's like so pro-women whilst also being a misogynistic piece of shit, of course. And your audience is filled with micro-dicked losers who have no self-awareness, of course.
Would my audience be up my asshole? And I'm sure there'd still be some diehard fans, but the reality.
Yeah, no, the diehard fans obviously would just love it. They don't care what this dude does, and that's like 90% of his audience, because as somebody with self-esteem, you cannot like this guy.
The matter is, Destiny's community certainly would not let that go. As a matter of fact, some of the biggest hypocrisies that they've exposed quite literally are just shit that's clipped out of context. So they hypocrisy fish for things.
No. This is how sociopaths work. It's a lack of responsibility. That's why he does the moving the goalpost shit. He says two things that are somewhat at odds with each other, so he can say, oh, that clip is always taken out of context because I said this other thing that goes directly at odds with what I just said. So that contradiction means that only one of those things can be taken seriously, therefore not taken out of context.
Things that aren't even.
You know, if you say fucking I'm anti-racist, also I think white people don't experience racism and black people do, like whatever the fuck it is that Hassan said, that's a direct contradiction. You can't then somebody takes the clip of you saying that fucking racist shit about white people and black people and say that's taken out of context because you said you weren't racist before, dumbass. It doesn't work that way. This is privilege. This is like some little kid growing up, mommy and daddy never told him no.
Even inherently hypocritical, like me buying a house where he literally placed that. He literally, when I bought a house, before I even entered the house for myself and my family, Destiny covered it and blasted it on the timeline. And then Breitbart picked it up. And then Fox News picked it up. He did.
Oh no, he's such a victim, dude. I don't know how this guy survives. People talked about where you lived, dude? Oh no.
That shit. He did that shit. I got doxxed by Nazis. Some of the.
Oh, honey. And then nothing happened to you? You weren't even a victim at all?
Those Nazis are in Sam Hyde's fan base.
Wait a second. So all that happened and you didn't experience any violence, abuse, anything like that? Wow. Holy fuck. You're one privileged pussy.
And he collaborated with them. Say allegedly? What do you mean? What? Nothing I said is alleged, okay? Everything I said is 100% correct. He literally outflanked. He went and found a random realtor website gossip post and covered it. He also leaked your family history. His fans showed all your mom and dad shit on timeline. That's another thing. He's like doxed my family. Yeah.
I don't believe you.
And lied about it too. There's like AI built websites out there of my dad.
This guy is known for lying, so until he proves this shit, I don't believe a word he fucking says.
Being a billionaire or some shit.
Like, that is, again, that's one of those things just from somebody with self-esteem. Why would I take seriously a lying fucking pussy who's incapable of telling the truth, like, almost ever, versus somebody like Destiny? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, sure, Destiny lies as much as everybody else does, but this dude doesn't do anything but lie.
And I didn't even know any of that. Let this serve as a de-radicalizing moment for you if you're hate watching right now on the Destiny's Discord or whatever. That if you find yourself in any echo chamber, in any community that is that hyper invested for 5+ years in making someone look bad, then yeah, there's going to be a lot of shit that you're not actually seeing.
All right. Here's my counter argument and why that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. And this is the fucking problem. Like me and just about everybody I fucking know, no one, I'm not fucking around. One person I know who's left-leaning actually knows who Destiny is. Just about, I think everybody I know who is left-leaning knows who Hassan is and fucking hates Hassan. And this is a perfect example of why. There's many reasons, but this is a great example why. He's a victim, and he assumes, and his fans assume, that every single person has to be a fan of Destiny. I've never posted in any of his subreddits. I've never watched any of his videos. I don't even think I've seen a clip of YouTube actually from Destiny. I'm pretty sure everything I've seen from Destiny is from live stream fails or him being like clipped by some micro-dicked pussy like this. So this idea that everybody who criticizes him is a Destiny fan is literally exactly one of the many reasons why people in general who aren't Destiny fans fucking hate him.
If you can recognize this as not like a random one-off, but a bunch of people who have obviously been harmed by a person who is more invested in...
People have been fucking armed. You can't pull that manipulative bullshit on somebody who's actually been abused. Audio recording pussy. You're talking about a fucking audio recording, man.
Saving face than actually, you know, atoning for the wrong that he has done. This should be your wake-up call. In the mega thread, there are messages from D in Discord basically saying Pixie has no case and trying to undermine her case, already making jokes in between banning people. I know, we banned a couple of those people in the chat too, talking about how, well, there's no legal, this is not illegal technically.
Oh, so yeah. So he bans people for dissent in his chat? Interesting. Isn't it fucking insane how seconds ago this guy was just talking about an echo chamber and how you gotta think outside the box and listen to other whatever the fuck point he was trying to make, and then he says that how he's banning people who disagree.
6 hours later, Dexerto has still not tweeted about the story. They did post a clip of iShowSpeed having a group of people sing happy birthday for him. Interesting priorities for a news site. Yeah, Dexerto stealth published this article on their website, but it can't be found on the front page, and there's no tweet on their social media. Yeah, Dexerto, they're always there to...
People don't care about Destiny, that's why. And,
talk shit about me, but for some weird reason, when there's like actual stuff happening,
you're literally way more well-known than Destiny is.
To a person that they're aligned with, weirdly enough, they just don't mention that. Destiny is friends with one of the...
Why would they? This guy's way more interesting to people to talk about. People fucking hate this micro-dicked pussy.
So it makes sense. It's so sick seeing how he's trying to bury this and how the boys club is helping him. Like, how is there no Dexerto tweet about this? Yeah, why is Dexerto not talking about this? This is like right in their pocket, right in their... me to find a way to do that, or if he doesn't feel that way, I don't want to talk to him at some point.
Just goes on, dude.
That's how I first heard of him. Talked about here privately, asking if she was bangable. Guys have done this before. I've done this before. They were bros. Had the bro talk privately.
Game FAQs, dude. We're looking at posts on game FAQs. We're looking at posts on game FAQs, bro.
Nobles were seen in the incident. Just dicks.
Holy shit, bro.
My face is
Do you know what evidence means?
To my beautiful body. They joked about how I look like Shrek. I do have a big nose, I guess. Someone who apparently... Our guy shares new pictures. Okay. I was ideas to say the N-word will think that that is brilliant. Dude, this ironic dynamic of, and still to this day lie about actively and say, no, it was because Destiny owned Hassan in the marketplace of ideas so hard he couldn't deal with it or something. They say I gaslit Trihex, a black man, into feeling some type of way about his podcast co-host saying that he says the N-word in private. That's where the what a Weasley little liar clip comes from. What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
The projection. The projection, bro. This is the most lying piece of shit I've ever seen. This is why you're hated, bro.
This, ironically, was me responding to a clip of Destiny lying to his audience, saying that I actually agree with his position on the N-word. That his brilliant counter-argument in his mind was, what if I were to say the N-word when I'm in a spaceship with no one around me? Would it still actually be a inherently racist act? That was his...
This would, like, again, he would have a point here if he didn't, like, already be one of these micro-dick pussies who doesn't think you can be racist against white people.
Intimate images. Most of my conversations with Steven about this topic were in person and confrontation. In this starts off on the centrist. I'm dead. Let's let the course decide.
Oh god. This is Brianna Wu. This is like the known incel who made up this weird shit about Gamergate being misogynist, despite the fact that there's no evidence whatsoever still to this day that Gamergate was misogynist or harassed anybody whatsoever. Anita Sarkeesian herself asked the FBI to investigate Gamergate. They did. They found no evidence of harassment, misogyny, hate, anything like that whatsoever. For some reason, a bunch of my left-leaning peers are deeply misogynist and don't believe Anita Sarkeesian when she mentioned this. Weirdly.
He called this a legal arc, lol. I know. Also, this is not an arc. I'm dead. She wrote adulting when so hard.
Oh, this is unreal. Brianna Wu. I should probably be smart enough to keep my mouth shut about the Destiny and Pixie lawsuit, but here it goes. I care about both of them. Pixie is a good friend and someone I've worked with on several projects. Gross. She's seriously talented and fun to work with. So, Pixie is a fucking psychopath then, because Brianna Wu is like a deeply unhinged, mentally ill, conservative piece of shit, and for some reason no one fucking mentions how she's like straight up alt-right shit. Anyways, she's seriously talented, fun to work with, blah blah blah. For the record, following this, throwing through blah 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 blah.
There's
Okay,
like
so
accountability that is the victim's opinions of me were when they were a part of the death. Right? Him being inconsistent or hypocritical or him. Jesus Christ. Holy moving from abusive.
Empower your students to be more.
This is so fucking brutal. Imagine spending this much time in your life doing this. Destiny looks like the guy your girlfriend would tell you, don't leave me alone with that guy. Bro, you're a Hassan fan, dude. Please now.
Camp it and kick the core team on September.
And that would be like such a weird ass thing to have, like, if your girlfriend is such a fucking misandrous incel that just because a dude looks a certain way, she's creeped out, like, you can do better, dude. You can fuck way hotter women than
September
that.
4th, 2024, the
It's like imagine doing the same thing. Imagine a man being just creeped out by a woman because she's like a beast, dude. It's fucking cringe, bro.
/ livestream failed team decided to remove Tarot Card, aka Stale 2000, as he's commonly known as, on clips because it was polluting the entire timeline. It wasn't my community people that they watch on. That's like the OG version of what is happening here. Understand? Relies, up. Literally had to rewrite history about it. They still talk about the r/place thing. I saw one of them posting about it like a month ago. Yeah, every single thing that has happened that like they make a big goddamn deal about, they just decide they have to like reframe the narrative, and they desperately work tirelessly to just be like, yeah, that's not how it happened actually. Like, no, I don't care, man. You guys.
The mental gymnastics. I would make this dude want to kill himself if we had a debate. Like, it would just, he would quit so fast.
Made yourself look.
All right, that's it. I can't believe that was like, that was easily, that could have been 20 minutes max. That could have been a 20-minute video. This is what I can't stand about fucking all his fucking fans and all these fucking pussies. They just like watch this unbelievable, unhinged, mentally ill garbage filled with this fucking lying, projection, victim complex, pussy-ass shit. It blows my mind, man. Like, how can you fucking enjoy such a micro-dicked loser who clearly doesn't get any pussy whatsoever, dude? Come on, man. Fucking just a reminder. what's that word? Let's fucking, can we zoom in? Where's the zoom? Zoom. Can we get audio? See that word right there? Audio. Why was it so hard to say that one word? It was really weird. It's almost like mentioning that word would kind of completely devalue the accusation of abuse. Kind of make her look like she wasn't actually a fucking victim at all. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Anyways, that's it. Weird that an audio recording would be considered abuse. You know, imagine if we record a man having sex and called that abuse, right? Called that man a victim. That would be fucking wild as hell. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe if you're a Hasepa fan. I'm sure you would love to comment, but you won't because, let's be real, I'll make you look like a dumb pussy. Thanks for watching. Peace.